All right, so you want to be a business analyst.
Smart move. It's a booming career.
It is, but it's also kind of mysterious, right?
Polio.
Like, what do they actually do?
Yeah, for sure.
Luckily, we have RoleCatcher to break it down for us.
It's a gold mine.
Okay, so RoleCatcher says BAs analyze where a company stands, like their relationships, and then find ways to improve everything.
Exactly. They don't just observe, they advise on how to make things better. Processes, tech, even the company culture.
Wow, so they have real impact.
Huge. In today's world, businesses need people who get data, spot those golden opportunities, and can make strategic decisions.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, the amount of data out there is overwhelming. But RoleCatcher lists all these different tasks like market research, change management, even evaluating new tech.
It's really diverse, and that's why you need both hard and soft skills.
Oh, absolutely. You can't just be a numbers person. You have to get people on board with you.
Exactly. Think about market research, for example.
Right. You need to analyze the competition. Yeah. Maybe even run some surveys, tests, different marketing strategies.
Exactly. And for that, you need analytical skills. But you also need to understand why customers do what they do, how the market's moving, and then how to present your findings in a way that gets everyone excited.
So it's a very dynamic role. And speaking of dynamic, RoleCatcher gets real about the downsides too. Stress, long hours, it's all there.
True, it's not all sunshine and roses, but the job satisfaction when you drive positive change, that's huge.
So how do you know if you're cut out for this?
That's where RoleCatcher really shines. It helps you understand if this is the right fit for you as a person, not just your skills on paper.
Okay, so what kind of personality thrives as a business analyst?
Well, you've got to be curious about how businesses work, always asking why, how can this be better?
Makes sense. Always looking for ways to improve things.
And because you work across so many teams, communication and collaboration are key.
Right. You're the bridge between departments.
Exactly. You need to explain complex stuff simply and get everyone on the same page.
So it's not just about being a data whiz. It's about making that data make sense for everyone. Are there any misconceptions about BAs that RoleCatcher clears up?
Oh, totally. Like a lot of people think it's a solitary role.
Just you and your spreadsheets all day.
Right. But actually, BAs are constantly talking to people, from execs to developers, even customers.
Wow, so you're the glue that holds projects together.
Exactly. RoleCatcher really emphasizes the relationship building and open communication.
That's so interesting because you need that mix of technical skills and people skills. And RoleCatcher also talks about continuous learning.
The business world never stands still. BAs need to adapt and always be learning.
What I love is they get super specific about the skills needed, data analysis tools, process improvement methodologies, project management software.
Yes. And the best part, they don't just list them, they give you resources to actually learn them.
It's like having a career cheat code.
Exactly. And it's constantly updated as the business world changes.
So to recap, being a BA is about way more than just data. You need to understand business, communicate clearly, and be ready for anything.
And RoleCatcher brings all that to life with real examples.
Speaking of examples, they break down the career path with different experience levels, entry, junior, mid, and senior.
And they don't just say, you'll do more as you progress. They show you with real profiles.
Okay, now I'm really interested. Let's dive into those examples, shall we?
Yes,
Okay, so give me the entry-level BA. What are they doing day to day?
So imagine this. You're fresh out of college. Maybe you're assisting with that data gathering, putting together reports, presentations.
Getting those spreadsheet skills sharpened.
Exactly. But even at this early stage, it's about communicating those findings clearly.
So no hiding behind your laptop.
Nope. You got to be able to explain what you're seeing. Okay, now let's fast forward a bit.
To junior BA.
You got it. Now they're taking on more responsibility, maybe leading smaller projects, doing more in-depth analysis.
So they're given more ownership.
Exactly. And they might even present their recommendations directly to stakeholders.
Wow, so they're actually influencing decisions.
Absolutely.
Right.
Then as they gain more experience, they move into that mid-level role, and things get even more interesting.
Okay, what's changing for them?
Well, RoleCatcher highlights their ability to manage those larger, more complex projects, sometimes across multiple teams.
So juggling a lot more.
Definitely. And here's a cool thing. They often mentor junior BAs, too.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's about sharing knowledge and bringing up the next generation.
Exactly. It shows how BAs contribute to the whole team, not just their own tasks. And that leadership aspect really starts to shine through.
It's like a natural progression.
Right. And then we get to the senior BA.
The veterans.
Exactly. They're strategic thinkers, problem solvers, trusted advisors to the top dogs.
So they've really moved beyond just implementation.
Right. They're identifying opportunities shaping the future of the business.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But let's face it, getting that first BA job can be tough.
Yeah, the competition is fierce.
And that's where RoleCatcher's tools are so clutch, the CV and resume builder, that database of interview questions.
Game changers. Especially now when standing out is everything.
It's like having a secret weapon.
Totally. Instead of sending out generic applications, you're tailoring everything to each specific role using RoleCatcher's insights.
You're showing employers you understand their needs and that you've prepared.
Exactly. And don't even get me started on the AI feedback for practice interviews.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's like having your own personal coach.
Right. It analyzes your answers, your delivery, everything.
Okay, that's seriously cool. But beyond the tech, I love that RoleCatcher emphasizes a proactive approach.
It's not just about finding a job.
It's about designing your ideal career.
You got it.
So you're not just reacting to whatever's out there. You're going after what you want.
Exactly. And that's where the real magic happens, when you take control of your career path.
So for someone listening thinking, this sounds amazing, but where do I start? What's the most important first step?
That's the million-dollar question. And honestly, it's not even about specific skills or tools.
It's bigger than that.
It is. The most important thing is figuring out what you want. What are you passionate about? What gets you fired up?
So self-reflection is step one.
Exactly. Because once you know what you want, then you can use all the amazing tools and resources that RoleCatcher provides to get there.
So it's not just about becoming a business analyst. It's about becoming the best version of yourself as a business analyst.
100%. And that journey of self-discovery, of continuous growth, that's what makes this career so rewarding.
I love that. Okay, so we've covered a lot the day-to-day of being a BA, the skills you need, the incredible career path.
And we've only scratched the surface. RoleCatcher goes even deeper: salary negotiation, networking, even office politics.
They really have thought of everything, haven't they?
They really have. It's like the ultimate toolkit for anyone serious about this career.
Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up,
Exactly.
it's clear RoleCatcher is much more than just a job hunting site.
Right. It's a whole philosophy.
They're invested in your success.
Totally. And that's what makes them stand out.
They're like your career cheerleaders.
It's the best kind. They want you to succeed, not just get the job.
Exactly. So for our listeners who are intrigued, who feel that little spark, what's your advice? What do you wish you knew when you were starting out?
That's a tough one. I'd say don't be afraid to be bold. Be curious. Ask all the questions.
Don't be afraid to look silly.
Exactly. The business world, it's always changing, so the more you embrace learning, the better off you'll be.
Be comfortable with not knowing everything.
Right. And that's what makes this career so exciting. You're always learning, growing, making a real difference.
And with RoleCatcher, you have a roadmap. You don't have to figure it all out alone.
Exactly. They give you the tools, the insights, the support to become the best BA you can be.
So if you're ready to dive in and explore, see where this path leads.
Go for it. You've got the knowledge and the resources to make it happen.
This deep dive has been incredible. We've learned so much from RoleCatcher.
Right.
It's not just about what a BA does.
It's about the whole journey.
Exactly. It's about how you can thrive in this amazing field.
And the best part, this is just the start.
Oh, absolutely. The skills you learn now will help you no matter where your career takes you.
So embrace the challenge. Stay
Yeah.
curious. Never stop learning.
Because the possibilities are endless. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.